I believe we're now live again.
Oh, great. Thank you, Devin. It's great to have a resident tech genius on with us. So thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate that.
No
Couldn't
problem.
disappoint the UIC public, showing them what we have going on. All right. So as I said, I'll stop at what went on in the turbulent 80s. Now, what we can tell is that during all that period where our rights were suspended, there were several police operational squad, total of five during that period between 1970 to 1993. Murders rose from 152 to 424. Now, in response to that continued rise and the failure of those policing programs, the government created the Special Anti-Crime Task Force, and we all know about those guys. So the Special Anti-Crime Task Force was there. I think Joseph is trying to get through. Let me just take this even though I'm on here, and I do apologize to those who are on with us. Yes, Joseph. I think I should be. We dropped off momentarily because of technical difficulty, but as usual, Devon was here to save me. Okay. All right. Right. Sorry about that, folks. The president called, so it's only respectful for me to answer. Yes, he was on with us and we lost him momentarily. Of course, we're going to try and have him back on. So we will go back to him in a second. But just to continue with what I was saying, so the Special Anti-Crime Task Force, and we know of the Special Anti-Crime Task Force, they came into existence, and from there now, and the crime fighting strategy of the past continued, but with a different unit in charge of what's going on in terms of crime, in terms of crime fighting. And we all remember Senior Superintendent Renita Adams, a larger than life figure. And for some reason, we revere these persons and we make them legends, these hard policers, like the days of the so called, forgive me for saying, Wild West. But in these times, intelligent leadership will need to focus on intelligent solution and think outside the box. Before I go outside the box, let me just quickly share with you something. The Special Anti-Crime Task Force, with several other significant operational groups, such as Operational Crest, Operational Dovetail, the Organized Crime Unit, Operation Intrepid, the Crime Management Unit, and we know about those guys as well, the Major Investigative Task Force and Operations Kingfish. They all operated between 93 and 2008, where murders went from 654 in 93 to 1,601 in 2008. And between 2008 to 2017, we have the Anti-Lottery Task Force, the Zones of Special Operation in 2017, and the State of Emergency in 2017, where murders went from 1,680 to 1,616. So it's a slight decrease, but still in the thousands. We're killing our brothers by the thousands. In 2017, sorry, in 2018, murders were 1,287, and in 2019, 1,332. And right now, the year hasn't ended as yet, but to date, we were at 1,161. So we still had zones of special operations and and state of emergencies until the other day. Now we have the special operations branch. So that has been what is happening with policing to date and the statistics. Now for the UIC solution. Joseph, with those details of heavy policing tactics from the Suppression of Crimes Act into the zones of special operations and state of emergency, which is similar to the Suppression of Crime Act because it's a suspension of your civil rights, your civil liberties. So that sort of policing is shown by empirical data gathered from the government itself, from the JCF, to be ineffective in fighting crime. What can the UIC do different?
Well, Winston, the key thing for Jamaicans to understand is that you first of all cannot ask
Your audio is
the
off, Joseph, if you're hearing me. I'm not
oh
getting your audio.
I I I didn't realize that it's off. I It's quite fine from
I'm not
this
getting
end.
your audio, Joseph, still not.
Can you hear me? Is this any
Hold on,
better?
let me try something here. Go ahead now. Go ahead.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, nothing.
Well, I'm not sure why. I don't know what to do in this case. I can hear
I can hear
you.
you, Joseph.
I'm getting green from you, but it's not going through.
I can hear you,
Your
Joseph.
audio bar is green, but I'm not getting anything.
All right. So Devon is able to hear me, but you are not able to hear me.
Today's a
Devon,
trying day for us, Joseph. But
Devon, can you tell him that
we'll
you
get
can
through it.
you can hear?
Let's
Winston, I
try
can hear
something
you.
else. Go ahead now.
I can hear you.
No, still nothing. You try turning your audio up. You're getting one bar on the audio meter.
Devon, can you speak for me?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Devon is gone.
strange.
Can you hear me, guys?
Devon, can you let Winston know
I'm
what's
getting you,
happening?
Devon, but not Joseph.
Yeah, I can hear Joseph. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why you can't hear him, but I can hear him pretty clearly.
Okay.
So,
is there a way to run an audio patch?
So maybe what can happen is I will, Devon, why don't you moderate for the moment? So I
See,
will
this
speak.
solution is so important, Joseph. It's been held top secret, but UIC is willing to share and intent on sharing with the public what we can
Devon,
and
can
will
you,
do. So let's not be
Devon, can you,
daunted. We will get
Devon,
you
can you,
on.
Winston? Hey, Winston.
Devon,
Yes, Devon.
So I'm gonna moderate between you two since you guys can't hear each other. So we're gonna let Joseph go ahead.
Okay, Joseph. Devon is delivering for you.
all right. So basically the first thing that the Jamaican people have to understand is the cause of the problem in order to build a solution. And so you also have to understand that you cannot ask the person that's responsible for creating a problem to solve the problem, because you'll have an inherent conflict of interest, because that person will not be motivated to want to tell you exactly what is going on and how they have contributed to creating that problem. So if we're going to fix Jamaica's problem, we're going to have to understand
Devon,
that.
anything? I'm sure he's saying lots of stuff.
Devon, can you?
You're still not coming through, Joseph. Is there any way we can do this later in the day? Because I think this is important that we need to deliver this to our audience.
All right, so
they need to hear the UIC solution. All right, so let's end for now. Talk offline and set another appointment. I apologize to those who have joined us on our regular broadcast this morning. Sorry, lots of technical difficulties, but as usual, we remain undaunted. Visit our website uicjamaica.com. We would love for you to pop by, see what we're all about. Check out our platform. The website is constantly evolving. Join us at Facebook. That's where we're really active. Join the discussion, share your point of view. And as usual, we're looking for volunteers. The organization is young and growing. And especially at this time, we're young persons who are socially engaged or just graduating, leaving university, especially if you studied law. Hey, I'd love to have you over here. But join the discussion, see what we're about, see if you can understand what we're trying to do, that liberty is paramount. And the UIC believes that a society that came from slavery should still not be this embonded, this locked away by society. So if you believe in freedom, join us. We look forward to having you, having your questions, having your participation. UICJamaica.com or join us on Facebook, Twitter. We're not yet on Instagram, but we'll be there. Watch our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, share with your friends, even to be critical, because those things make us grow. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for joining us on Liberty TV. We'll do a take 2 later on in the day, and we will share with all our usual viewers. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for sharing your Fridays with us. We look forward to having you on behalf of Joseph Patterson, our president. Thank you on behalf of Devon Thompson, one of our vice presidents, and Winston Wright. And we're signing off from Liberty TV.